Aloha, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome. My name is SprinkleBeard. We are going to do a quick review of our beloved Stag Knight. He is an epic support for the Banner Lords. He is of the Spirit Affinity. HP value is above 16,000, so that's very good at 20,000. It's very impressive. Defense is around 1,000, which isn't bad. I'd like to see it higher. Can't do anything about it. Attack is low at 859. Again, I'd like to see it at 1,000. Speed, though, is very good. I'd like to see it around 100, so the fact that it's 107 means he's a very fast Stag Knight. His passive places a 50% accuracy buff on an ally for one turn each time the ally has a debuff resisted by an enemy. So if you try to debuff your enemy and they resist it, you then would get an accuracy buff. It's kind of a weird thing. It's kind of a win more skill, in my opinion. I actually thought it worked the other way. I thought it was when an ally of his was attacked and they resisted a debuff, they gained the accuracy buff then. But it means that your second round of skills can be very good. But that's not the reason you play Stag Knight, or play with Stag Knight anyways. You play for his A2. Attacks all enemies, has 70% chance of placing a 60% defense de-break, or a defense decrease, or break as I call it, and a 50% attack break for 2 turns. It's a very, very wonderful skill. The only person who has like the better version of it is Madame Saris, and she's ridiculous. The bad news about this attack is it is based upon attack, since it attacks all enemies, and since he has a low base attack, it means that you're probably not counting on this for damage, to be perfectly honest. However, you can get it up to a 95%. I don't know why they chose 95 and not just the full 100, but they did. But you can get it onto a very low cooldown of 3 turns, basically meaning you would perpetually keep their attack and defense broken at all times. And then his A1 decreases speed, attacks one enemy 2 times. Each hit has a 30 or eventually a 50% chance of breaking their speed, so the 30% decrease to speed. Overall, very good kit, very good arena kit, but obviously it's going to be good in a lot of places. I would say like the worst thing about him is that for a support champion, his HP value is massive. It's a shame that his attacks are based upon attack. I kind of hope that in the future they consider reworking certain characters and, like, you know, using their main stat, right? Like, his main stat's clearly his HP, as their attack stat, or as their damaging stat, I guess is the better way of saying it. Guys, thank you much for watching. That's it for today. Until that next time, ta-ta.